Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, scratchy nose. Morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Friday, Black Friday, whatever kind of Friday you want to call it. A lot of people shopping. Not this guy, not this guy. I'm not shopping today. Nope. We're not shopping today. Just starting out. Literally just starting out. We're good. And we're gonna be doing some stuff here. I'm gonna be working on the server a little bit because I know a lot of people are chomping at the bits, and that's what we got going on right now. So we're gonna do that in about 2 minutes. Gotta make sure everything is properly set up. All right, we're good right there. Oh, I got me up at 5 to go get some deals. No War Thunder today, no. I generally only do War Thunder 1, maybe 2 times a week, to be honest with you. 5:30 to go get some deals, my goodness. Isn't that something? But, you know, if it's worth it, it's worth it. I was probably up a little earlier than 5:30, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm an early riser. So that's funny. Waiting in line. I think the last time I went to Black Friday was my father, and we went to Menards, which is the hardware store, and we waited in line for like 2 things for like 45 minutes, and I said, he said, I'll rather pay full price, maybe an hour even. I was like, I'd rather pay full price than wait in line like this ever again, and he agreed with me. It's silly. It's just silly. So I'm working on the server. You're a night owl? Yeah, I'd be struggling. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be struggling. If I was a night owl, and had to get up to do 5:30, eek. But you know what? That's what's important. As long as she's happy, that's what it's all about. That is what it's all about, right? Is that in good shape? That's warm. Delete that. Yeah, I'm working on DayZ today. I'm working on the server. I'm kind of running around doing a lot of testing here. I'm trying to, without wiping the server. I do not like this rain. Whoops. I don't care about everything else. I just don't want the rain. It's so loud. And I can have some volume on it. But as long as she's happy, that's what matters, you know? It's happy wife, happy life. Isn't that how it was? Is that how that works? Okay, we got that one. Oh, there it is. Farming hole? That's one. And so I don't want to do a complete wipe yet of everything, and so what I'm doing is I'm going around. Right now you're seeing me kind of just delete some stuff. Kind of playing a semi-playthrough. Checking back there. Semi-playthrough, so we'll share it around. I'm going around. As I'm going around, I've been generating a list like a mile long. It keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I wasn't supposed to do that. Oh my gosh. But I need that on. I want to hear some gunshots and crashes. And I don't really want to wipe everything yet to reset it, to respawn like everything at 100%, so I just don't want to do that at the moment. And so that's where we're at. And so we're going through, we're checking out like military zones, possible war zones. I wanted to check this place out, so we don't have vehicle damage on. Okay, I have volume up. I turn it up a little bit, but yeah. So we have So we're checking out some of the war zones, seeing where we can put some different stuff. Can I get 3 versus off for the playtest? My buddy and his girl are very interested. Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely. You're more than welcome to. When we do some of the testing here, I'm gonna put a little survey out and just have you guys answer it, because it'll help me in the long run. But yeah, right now, because we had to go take a step back. I had to take a step back. I ran into some technical issues that required the whole server to be wiped. 2 stacked on West Coast Raiders. I'm not 2 stacked, to be honest with you guys. Like, right now, like your starting loadout, the only thing I really have that's new is the backpack. That's an upgrade from how I have it starting out. Otherwise, you'll have 20, 44. There's a mag loader box, which I have. 20, 44, 64, plus I think maybe 100 and 120 slots total. Plus, you know, your 2 weapon slots and the stuff that goes on your backpack. And you'll find a belt eventually. You don't start with one. But you can add, you know, the mag loader into the canteen, so that's fine. There's mag loaders in here. I've got that all set up. That works great. But yeah, I have no issue with ever. I really wanted to have some depth before I truly like opening it up, if that makes sense, guys. 2 stacked as far as WCR? No. I'm not gonna go on WCR because they're gonna do a wipe. And it doesn't make any sense there. Come here, Joe. It's right here above my head. Right now we're just, I'm working on building it as we speak. So I'm doing some playthroughs, test throughs. It's literally right here. What's the name of it? I will have somebody pin it to the, I will have somebody pin the Discord. Just a second. I'll get it for you. I'll pin the Discord, and that's where you can get. Here's the Discord if you want information. You'll have to copy. What the? Oh, that's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. That's some coordinates. That was not what I wanted. There's the Discord. It's going to have PvP zones eventually, but it's going to be primarily, to start out with, it's pure PvE. And but we are working on, we're trying to develop the, what the heck? We've tried a couple mods on the PvE PvP side, and they really one of them's broken. The most popular one that's used, from what I understand, it's just broken, so we can't use that one. And then I tried another one, and that creates too many conflicts inside all the other mods. So as of right now, it'll be PvE, but eventually down the road it will be PvP. Well, there's quests and there's a lot of things to do other than just PvP. You guys don't know me. I'm not a fan of PvP. It's just, no, it's okay. PvP to me, it's all the same thing. So, you know, it's like playing, it's like, this has got built-in quests. So this is on ban off, which is twice the size. Almost twice the size of Shrinar's. This is 446 kilometers. And, Banoff is 446 kilometers squared, and Shrinar's is 256. So there's a lot of things to do. So we're gonna have built-in quests and vaults. There's one where there's a couple aspects to where it's insane, like insanely difficult. So you'll have to actually like work your way up and grind it a little bit. I guess I would say that's probably the best way to put it. Oops. Is there anything in the jacket? That's what I wanted to see. So those are those. And that jacket is worn. So what I'm doing right there when I delete these guys is all I'm doing is deleting it so it respawns something new. But yeah, there'll be a lot of different things to do it. I mean,
in the PvE aspect of it, you know, this is where you're spending time with people. IV start kit, bandages. I have all that. I don't need it. And so I'm kind of playing it. Well, shoot. I don't want it. I need to, but I don't have room and I don't want it. And if I need to heal, then I need to heal. And right now I'm kind of running around in God mode. So I'm kind of looking for certain things where things go. But yeah, there'll be a lot of things. I'm looking for key cards. So there's built-in key cards. We're going to add more key cards and more quests into this. More custom quests than anything else. Well, shiver me timbers. Sort of. I'm not really showing off a whole ton of it. There will be PvP zones eventually, but not PvE. Airborne AI are active in here. They will kill you. But no, it's not a PvP server. And am I showing off? No. I'm not sick. I'm just tired. So a lot of medical stuff, but I'm working on developing this server so that people can come in and they can have a chill time. If they want to play a PvP server, then a pure PvP server, then yeah, go ahead. It's just it's not my cup of tea. Like I play War Thunder, and that's my PvP. You're going back to sleep. You literally woke up to say that to me. Morning. Good morning. This is Banoff. This is a Banoff server, so it's almost twice as big as Cherno. It's ginormous. This is my stoner. I'll never go to another server once this is up and running. I'm not gonna lie. I do like dinosaurs, and I've contemplated adding some in, but right now at the moment, with I thought I turned rain off, for God's sakes. Yeah, it's my server. It's 100% my server. And Ricky, who just came in, Ricky Designs, he's here helping us. He's my admin as well. So it's our server. I won't say it's just mine, but I'm the one streaming, so you can say whatever. I don't know. But thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, and welcome to the family there, Cowboy. It's just, you know, I'm tired of this. I don't need the same exact PvP experience every day. It gets old to me. So it's literally called right here. You can join our Discord, and you'll get up announcements and stuff like that. About a week, 10 days maybe. We got a bunch of stuff, and we were putting it in there, and then I ran into some critical errors where we had to pull all the mods off, basically wipe everything. Young Vegas. And so I think I got 17 mods in there, and I think 15 or 16 of them are fully up and functional. Running into a couple other, you know, conflicting things. We ran into a lot of conflicts right away in the beginning. And I think part of it is because of the that is going to be what you're going to start with. You're going to start with a scar. And I've been having a lot of issues connecting to the server today. This is 100% server side on the leg. This is not. I've been having issues with it, and we're gonna most likely change the location where the server's hosted once we fully release it to everybody. But about 10 days or so. It's gonna take a little bit longer. I'd like to be able to get. I'm this Daisy. Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, it'll have PvP servers, and I have a PvP zone for those that want to go nutso. But I'm very fussy on the PvP portion. Yes, it is Raiden. It's not open. No, I'm running through testing right now as we speak. I'm kind of zipping around, and I'm in God mode. I am in a vehicle. What I'm trying to do though is trying to have the volume so I can hear things. But yeah, it is Angelilo. It is my server, you guys. The name of it's right there above my head. Right there. The Discord server it's up and operational. I agree with you, Young Vegas. I ran into some major mod conflicts right away, and that was frustrating because we really had a lot of cool stuff set up already. We're aiming for a test run next week sometime. It won't be password protected or anything like that. It will be it won't be password protected. But and then we're gonna close it, and then we will do we're gonna close it. We'll see where we're at as far as how many people come in and whatnot. See how things go. Hopefully we don't have to wipe it. If we don't have to wipe it, then we won't. But we're gonna do a soft launch. So when I say soft launch, what I mean by soft launch is we're gonna do our test phase. We're still very much in the beta, but literally right above my head is the name of it. But it's right now like I said, we're in beta, so I'm running around in God mode and admin mode and testing out different locations, checking different locations out. This is such a huge map. You'll start out with the Scar for sure. It's a huge map. And there's a lot of crap to it. Detective case, huh? Should I leave it? Oh, that's alright. People can fix it. Eventually there'll be PvP zones, but not right now. Not anytime this year. Unless we get everything to go, it'll be PvE to start with. And then we'll add PvP zones in there. PvP is just not my cup of worms. So we gotta get it down and locked before and I have to be happy with it. If I'm not happy with it, it's not gonna happen on PvP. Because I know how people like to exploit and use their exploits and cheating. So like insta-ban, it's insta-perma-ban, or actually it won't be a ban, but like we saw some moonwalking. I don't know how to fix it yet, but it'll be a ban for sure on that for some sort of timeline. If we catch people or have videos of it, it just is what it is, because that's a cheat and an exploit, and it's things that I don't really particularly care for. I'm gonna hack. I wonder if there's stuff up here. Do you think anything spawns in here? There's so much stuff, it's stupid. Like, there is stuff up here, so stuff does spawn up here. I don't know what. Besides that, delete that. And so I gotta still get in there and replace a lot of things in here. But we've gotten rid of fall damage because we can. Vehicle damage is off because we can, because we're gonna add in custom cars and nothing. I prefer third person. I hate first person games. I don't hate them. If I can play in third person and then switch to first person like that, I can. It opens my peripheral up too. God. This Scar, I can't shoot anything. It's just the way it is. You like third person? I like third person. You know, one of the things I do like having third person is when people come in here and go, "Holy backpack, hella modded, isn't it?" Be like, yeah, like, what the F do you think it is, you know? Like, how else are you gonna see our cool gear that we're gonna have? We're gonna have some stuff. Adria, what's up? Daisy. It's Daisy for sure. I don't know. Daisy. Sorry. So yeah, Daisy, and it's a server that we're working on building and all that stuff along the lines, and it's just coming along. Slowly but surely. So right now we're exploring. That's in pristine condition. I'm going to leave that. That should... Is that in pristine condition? That's in pristine condition. Leave that. Ban off. Rob, ban off. Adriel. Is that how it is? Yeah. Yeah. So that's what they were doing here. It's Daisy. It's not open to the public yet. It's password protected. There's just so much stuff to do. I don't even want to go up there. Not gonna lie. You notice I don't have a scope. I'm kind of trying to play this through. I'm glad I can be assistance. It's big, and it's cool. It's nice to see something different. Originally, we were gonna try to Deer Isle, and Deer Isle was so bugged. We couldn't get it to work. USA there, buddy. USA. USA. Yeah, it's a good map. It's huge. It's monstrous. I'm just hoping the host can handle it. So we'll see. You're from the Philippines? Welcome in. It's pretty late in the Philippines. Okie doke. See, yeah, this server's been or the server website was even down a little bit today. That was good. That's good. The server was down a little bit. Like, I couldn't access the back end of the server to work on stuff for like 20-30 minutes. Like, I hit refresh and it was nothing. But yeah, there's going to be stuff in these. UK, what's going on there? Gary, how's it going? That's cool. Well, Banov's a cool map. Let's see if I can give you a little view of the... That dang tree's in the way. Banov. B-A-N-O-V. So yeah, I'm just... Yes. Absolutely will be more mods in it. Banov. When's the server gonna be up? It's not going to be up for full launch for a while, but, to groups away from expansions, to LB groups and away from expansion. What do you mean by that? Like, I'm listening. Try guessing what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying. Like, I don't know about mobile. I'm probably, yeah, I probably. Daisy there, Joseph. It's a modded server. I couldn't guess that. Well, I kind of guessed that. What you're saying there, Dre. I'm guessing it was the same thing for mobile, but yeah, see, this is their server. This is their side. 1000%. This has nothing to do with it. I'm the only one in the server. I shouldn't be in on that. It shouldn't be lagging like that. I wonder if the UK's having stuff to do. No, he's in chat right here. He's working on the backside of it. What happened, Kamara-kun? I cannot do mobile. Unfortunately, this is just for PC. It's only for PC. Uh-oh. Well, the admin privileges, so far I don't have a lot of issues with it. really don't have a lot of issues with the... More crap up here, huh? And to the left. Let's go check that building out. Right there. This will be only on PC. This won't be available unless DayZ decide or consoles could do it, but I couldn't do this for phone if I wanted to, unfortunately. Mr. Greenbees, it's going. Testing out some stuff, just kind of running through the server. I'm in admin mode and I'm in God mode, but kind of running through the server, checking out things like... And as I'm going along, I'm deleting old stuff because I really don't want to wipe all the data on the server, like a complete wipe, like player data and like specifically spawning gear. I have literally pages, and I brought out a notebook I had from college. I've already gone through 2 of them. I'm literally just taking notes as I go along, things along that line. So we're gonna get the trader up for sure today, one way or another. We're gonna get the trader up and running, fully functional. The prices won't. I won't have made the changes to the buy you DayZ. I'm not buying you anything there, buddy. I'm not buying a game. I am sorry, but you just got to keep an eye out on stream key sites, and that'll help you out. And so that's what we're kind of working on. I'm just kind of zinging around right now. I'm not building anything. I did verify that the building does the rag building, like just the generic building works. I got the floor in it. I'm going to roll my eyes on that one. This is an expansion, Pro Fisherman. So, I mean, it's there. It's not in vanilla. I'm not playing vanilla, no. I'm building a mod server, so modded server. It's going to be a good game once we get there. It is. I'm starting to feel some of the stress on it because I'd really like to get this up and running. I will be really happy when this thing is fully set up, and all we have to stress about really is events. I don't deal with drama. Not gonna lie, Hells, 0 drama. If it's effed up, it's effed up. I'll tell it straight. That's just the way I am. Nice. Pro Fisherman, you have your own server. It's awesome. Thank you, Green Beans, for change vehicle despawn rate to 24 hours and 1 minute. That's what we're changing it to. I wasn't even reading it. Nice. Yeah, this is my server, bro. So we're been in it about a week. It's ban off. It's just so gosh darn big that I plus I'm been waiting to hear couple of things what I'm really trying to listen to without the vehicle being stupid. I could run around on my feet. You need to fix the zombie horde settings as well. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's banned off, Joe. Working on building it as we go. I don't know this, but I'm looking for a couple. I don't know this map at all. Like, we spent about 10 days. Yeah, I was just watching a video on it. I guess it only came out in 2021. So there's a couple things that I'm looking for specifically, and like I said, I'm running in God mode and I'm running in admin mode. And I'm waiting for gunfire because I'm looking for heli crashes. I'm also looking for... Am I going the wrong way? And I'm also looking for... It's Daisy. Yes, you're right. Ban off. It is ban off. That is correct. I'm also looking for the... There's crashes, and I want to get to those. That I don't know unless I see a log or an error. I can't fix it. It's going to start 100% PvE, and eventually down the road it will have a PvP zone. Ricky's a mod in here. All he has to do is pin it to the top. And I don't think I can add them. I'm not going to touch those. There's a reason for those. You'd have to tell me. I don't... My computer's not strong enough to really truly run both apps at the same time, like the TikTok app and the launcher and my and the one that I run to multi-stream over to the other sites. And so, well, which is all of them. I can't add those mods in for TikTok. This doesn't have that. TikTok is very fussy on what they allow outside entities to do. It's stupid fussy. Think there's anything in here? There's a shovel in here somewhere. Jesus, we need to turn the shovels down. That's about the mega is the absolute truth. Too many shovels. He might not be the only one that I can see. He's the only one that's talked right now. So, but you can't fix. There's a lot of you can't just do add-ons to it. And so the reason I'm deleting all these, they'll come back, the respawns. They come back. What happens is I set it up to where everything spawns in pristine. It's annoying that they're not. See, like the generator. It's okay. That's alright. So I just go through and I'm looking around. I'm specifically looking for a few things. I don't really want to mess with glow sticks. Car radiators. Those are relevant because you can't find cars around the map. We're not going to pull that out. At least we're not playing Tarkov. We're not playing Tarkov. No, this is not going to happen. Tarkov's not going to happen. Not anytime. At least anytime soon. Probably never, to be honest with you. We're working on it. Yep. 100% PvE, working on it. And with it's going to start out as 100% PvE, and eventually we'll add PvP zones into it. However, I find that a lot of people, I am using VPP tools. Yeah, 100%. It's good. It's good. The only downfall to using like that is, Must be some crap going on in Chicago or something, because this server just decided to be real laggy today. That's where the server's out of. I think we're going to move it, though. USG. Car door. Vegamads. Yeah. Ricky's going to restart the server, guys, so... I changed the timer up and the timer down. What's up, Jack? We could break out a bear. I think we got bears here. I could probably bust one out for you. Exit. It will not exit on me. It crashed. Ah, that's not me. Peace. We were almost at 80% memory. Two-step Willie. This is a PvE server, and I'm the only one on here, buddy. And it's password protected, and we're building it as we speak. Is one of the only fact. It just depends if you want to shoot people. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate it. GTX. And if they don't get their shit together, we'll pick it up. I'll download all the files and we'll move it somewhere else. It is what it is. I have it based out of Chicago right now, and we have just the bare bones, like literally the bare bones. So when Ricky said 80%, I mean, they give you a bunch of different options and you upgrade, but until the server's up and running, it's no point in paying anything extra for it. Yeah. I had the Chicago one, and the Chicago where it's based out of, but I'm not too peachy about it right now. And so far it's fine, but I haven't set it 10 people. Oh yeah, there we go. That's where I want to contemplate. They have some better based ones out of Dallas. I kind of want it in the center of the country, so that the East Coast and the West Coast, they're just doing better. Especially, and I might go straight East Coast too, because we do get a lot, because of the time that I stream in the morning, guys, is like we have a lot of people from over in Europe and in the UK and things along that line. And so if I could be a little bit closer for them, I might do that. So it just depends. It just depends. I just want to find a good base server where it's not crap, if that makes sense. Take care of the owner base, or the taking care of the player base is like a true owner. All I care about is, to be honest with you, I want people to come in and be like, this guy's freaking crazy, and it's hard, and it's not easy, and I don't want him to get bored. So, are my caps on? Let's see, are my caps on? No, they're not. So that's what it's about for me. Like, I'm not going to be on here 24/7. I'm not going to lie, guys. But, there'll be other people that will have admin controls. Ricky has admin controls. I have admin controls, of course. And in that we have totally two different, schedules, per se, I guess is the best way to put it. So we have two different schedules. No big deal. Rebooting as we go. And so there's a lot of little things on there. As far as, like I said, the list is up growing and growing and growing, and there are little things that annoyed me, in the past servers. What an idiot. I love it. What's that? What is that? So there's the USG. I want to see what this is. What are these? I'll call the helicopter. I'll call. No. Just a lot of little things, and there's settings inside of settings, and all kinds of weird stuff. And, you know, going around doing some door-to-door stuff really is kind of fun to see, like... I wonder if I can adjust these. And then there's built-in stuff as well, so I just kind of curious. Doors are locked. None of the vending machines or the vending machines have to be the one in the one folder I made. You can't have that. It crashed the server like 20 times, and it prevented everybody from coming in. They can't be there. Just to have them that way, it created admin user error where you can't even get into the game. I literally had to rewrite code. Ricky's trying to create a custom one, and the INIT will not. It won't even load this. It'll load the server, and it'll run. However, it won't let you. It won't let people join. So I wouldn't have been able to get in here. So they can't be in there. That's why the vending machines have to be a separate one. Like what I sent you right there is what got to be done in order for that INIT to work. So Kurt couldn't get in. I couldn't get in. The conflict of errors wasn't even creating a crash log. Yeah, but once we all jumped out and let the server run for a while and even restart and stop and restart, then it was having an admin kick error. And Google and GTP said the same thing. So what you built is truly static. No, there'll be they'll lose fuel. Almost needs to take those out and then make sure that we have them so we can insert them into the game, like in this aspect. If that makes sense. Better vending machines. Expansion was the best when I was using vending. I switched to just basic NPCs. So this is what we're working on. And the location, what happened, it had nothing to do with that. It couldn't get back in it. They have to be added in. It crashed it. We couldn't, it was not repairable. Like both of them. When I was driving the air, I lost no fuel to drove the whole map. I was looking for that. So I understand that, my brother. So what you're creating in editor is literally all static. Or the vending machines need to be placed in the other spot. But this is all static right here. And so the vending machines, we should be able to... I don't even know how to do it. I haven't done any time into it this morning. I looked for vending machines inside it. And it should be able to just insert it as an object. Insert it as an object that works. But I mean, we can add it into editor. But this right here, whatever it was in that other file folder was crashing the whole server. And so this will be where we're at. in the waterworks. If you notice the waterworks. But that's needs to be inserted the same way, so yeah, it's got to be inserted somewhere else. Like the screenshots that I sent you were what it was. So what else are we gonna go look at? So I'm thinking somewhere here might be a PvP zone in the prison. I think that would be fun. I've been looking for other PvP zones. We have different things. Oops. I don't know where any other spots are. Yeah, just there's got to be a workaround. At least there's got to be something somewhere. I think the prison would be a good one, so I'm gonna quick fast travel there. It's not that far away, but when you come in here, you know, we can always insert some cool stuff, some barricades and things like that. But this is just the opening, you know, this is the yard. What's a turkey's favorite peach? Gobbler. Gobble that up. Hold on, let me see something. I want to see just one thing real quick. I want to see if I can get out in the courtyard. This is similar to that island prison, but let's try this. Is it? I wonder if it's under item spawn. Oh, that's not what I want. What is the bear called? Son of a biscuit. I haven't even started doing these. What's a bear called? Toss. Yeah, but I think they have it as like some stupid names. Let's find out. Oops, not on inventory. On crosshair. Ah! Ah! Let's find out if it gets mad. Ah! Come here! Roar! Roar! Ah! I'm in God mode, guys. This is Fred. Here, Fred. Stop. Here. You have a teddy bear. Have one of your little sisters right there. Settle down. Fred! Dang it! Come here. Get in your cage. Get in your kennel. Get in your kennel. Mister, come here. Ha! You stay in your kennel, mister. Ursus is brown. What else is it? Ursus is brown. Fox. Pig. Oh, boar. There's a deer. Oh, reindeer. Oh, we got Rudolph. I've never spawned any of these guys. I just typed in animal. A ram. A sheep. There's some chickens for you guys. There's a few of them. Domesticated. There's a elk. Am I gonna lag myself? I know the settings aren't set to. Did you hear it? The wolves? That's what I've been... Are they still stacked? Oh no, they're all running around. That's the first time I've heard the wolves, so that's exciting for me. How do I get out of here? Can I just, like, get out of here? Where are the wolves? Ah. Whoops. They're out there somewhere. Do you think they're really gonna come? You think they're gonna come through the prison? Oh my God, how many are there? I like it. Mr. Midnight wants to play. Ah! Hey, Fluffy! 2, 3, 4. There's only 4? 5. Maybe? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5. I don't know the answer to that yet, Mr. Midnight. I need to do something with it. I don't want to do it. Why do I have that? Because I'm developing. I'm working on development. And it's just a pain in the butt to have to go through the whole pre-settings again. So there's the wolves. I'll go clear out some of this. They snuck in here, though, so that's nice. So, yeah, I think this is going to be a good PvP zone for it. You know, I'm gonna go wipe out the animal. Dude, watch this. Everybody complains about no kickback. There you go. The aim is geesh. I don't know what to tell ya. But all of our animals despawned, did they? Ah, the goats! Look at the goats! Even the deer hopped on top. Will the bear kill all these? Oh my God, he did. Cool. I never noticed that. Do that. Get him, bear. Get him. Jesus. Hey, at least it works. Drop them on one shot. Yeah, it is. This is mine. So we're, right now I'm running through some test stuff. There you go, little sucker. Well, it did at least die, so that's good. I'm trying to get rid of the leg. Mine is gonna be only for PC. Yeah, this will only be for PC. Goddamn chicken, quit running around! Thank you. So, yeah, that'd be alright. That fox sounds awful. Yeah, if you're ready, we'll just do an exit now. That's fine, no big deal. So yeah, we're working on the server. There's nothing on that thing except, I think, a buttstock. It was the login. So if you ask Kurt what it was, yeah, that's the name of it. Kurt, it was an admit. It was something where we couldn't get in, and so it popped you a code. And then when I started digging into the research on what the code was, we had the trader in the wrong spot. Ultimately, I can't even remember off the top of my head. Literally, it's right here, bud. If there might be an issue over on the might be an issue. So Rick, what's going on right now is Ricky's in the background. He's been working on stuff, and he's been working on stuff. Yeah, right there for you is the name of it. So you can click your favorites right there. He's working on some stuff for the trader issues that we had. It was just in the location and trying to log in, and it just wouldn't work. It kept popping up like a critical error. And so it is what it is. Anyhow, what's crazy is I'm not very far from Chicago, and we're still only getting pings. We're getting ping of 108, so I'm really not happy with this location either way. Dakota, there's going to be 4 regular ones. It's not open. I'm running through different stuff right now. It's not what I... Oh, that is? What the hell? Oh, wait, that's because it should be that one. That's better. I switched it from screen share to there, so like if I switch it back to screen share, then I gotta remember I forget a lot of times. So like, it's just what I forget it. What the hell's going on now? Oh, did I really drop? Oh, I didn't. I thought I did. Let me get the chat back up, guys. No. Ah! So, it happens.
Almost successful, but now the guns come alive.
It happens, guys. It happens. There we go. All right. Just got to put them in that. If it didn't work on that folder, it's the folders that they go into. No, I don't want it. I am not going to go back in there, Mr. Green Beans, to be honest with you. I'm so busy here with this. I'm so busy here with this right now and working on stuff. I know they added another PvP map, which was surprising, but it's what it is. Or PvP, PvP. I'm not fully sure. It's surprising, but it is what it is. I won't go back. Ricky, can I go in or no? Or is it... You just need to be able to access it from the inside. It needs to be set up. I think those machines need to be added in as like an item, so we can just place them from our inside, and then we can put the code in through the back. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Ick. It's impossible to place them in the server. Then use those as the... I don't So if ending has to be placed through the editor, and when we put it in where it says to put it in, I have to find out and end up having it. I get it. We haven't even started on it, buddy. Still trying to decide on where to do it. Are you adding it as a map file? Are you adding the vending machines as a map file? They can't be map files. It's what all when I sent you those screenshots, that's all it's saying. And that's what happens right there. So we will never get in with that stuff right there. This will be forever. So they can't be map files in that other folder. So that's what we're working on. So I got Ricky. Ricky's on the other side. He's working on the backs of it. It can't be in a map file. This is what happens. You can look it up. Then we got to find a different vending map. But you can't put the map file in Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm trying to tell you right now. You can't have a map file in your trader file. Either that, then we have to remap everything. So this is the kind of issues that we're running into, everybody. It can't be in the trader file. The map file can't be in the trader. So this is what happens. Either that or I have to rewrite everything from scratch again. So in the trader file, you can't have that. So you go into expansion, objects. That's where your map file's at. And then your traders file is where you have your other ones. So if we have to do a different route, then we have to do a different route. But authorized player login state, it just totally crushes it. It's what it is. Either that or I have to rewrite the INIT again. Yeah, it goes, it's not offline, it's just as empty, but it's the same thing. It's in an npm meshins. But yeah, Rob, you can't, according to GTX and according to ChatGTP, you cannot, and you can't, and in Google, I looked up this error too, and it says the traders can't have map files anymore with 1.94.47 is what I was reading. So you know, I don't have to recreate a whole new INIT, which isn't life altering. I just have to all in stream for that because it'll take a while. That's what it has to be inside the trader zones. Inside the trader folder has to be JSONs. Inside the maps cannot be inside the traders. It's exactly the case. It's okay. Yeah, I was doing that to Kurt yesterday too. And I have to change the INIT, but that's everything that I've been reading on the coding. It's not supposed to be there. The trader will be 4 different folders, correct? Now put a JSON file in there and maybe it'll work. Maybe you have to have the JSON file in there with it. But with just the traders in there, it doesn't. That gives you that admin error. Yeah. The error that we're having though is that admin kick out, so you can't even get into the game. So, here I'll show you what we got. That's what it says. Expansion 1.9.47. Expansion change how mapped objects are loaded. Expansion objects auto loads any map files, world objects, buildings, vending machines, props, traders, benches, and anything. Only for NPC trader definitions, not for map objects. Okay. So the next issue was, this is how we should have it laid out. I can make it bigger, I think. That's how it should be laid out. Ultimately. And then the next thing it had said was, and maybe we're not using expansion, but that's what that says right there. No code required, no INIT calls, no script loading after the server shows. It just should be separated, ultimately, is what it's telling me. It's boring stuff, guys. I'm not going to lie, but we're just sharing what it's taken. And so that's one of the reasons we're running into issues with a lot of this stuff. As far as that goes, like into building a server. So we're trying. We're trying to do this without having to rewrite the planet, but unfortunately some things in this world just don't work the way we want it to work. And that's ultimately where we need to have our file folder structure look like. Now, it's not directly in there, but that's kind of how we're looking at it. You see what I'm pointing at, Rob? As far as like what we're talking about, as far as the structure. They had nothing but problems with GTX right off the bat. Trying to do Deer Isle, just crash. And maybe Ricky said Deer Isle was messed up, but I know. I get it. What are you using though for your traders? Because I think he's using some of these fancy machines. And I don't know if they're the reason why it's all kind of messed up or whatnot, but I think that's what that is. I think it could be one of those two. We're working on the back ends of the DayZ server. And right now Ricky's typing in there. I can't see what he's doing, and that's okay. And I'm just showing some mods or some structure the way that it's set right now. I don't know. I'd have to ask Ricky which ones the names of them are. He's been doing all the vending and the traders. I'd have to go into the code or whatever he's loaded in there. Yeah, that one. So that's what's going on. All right. I don't know the answer to that one, honestly, over there. But all right. Well, that's our sample. Yeah, it is our sample. I already know we're gonna do some stops and starts and restarts and a ton of stuff like this, but I did want to share a little bit with the folks that are in here right now. I am gonna get off this stream, and we're gonna work on the server because I just can't get it to work the way I want it to work, and I'm probably gonna have to rewrite. We're probably gonna have to rewrite some things. Yeah, should be right. That's not what I want. Hold on. I'll give it to you in a second. Yeah, I do. We got the get the link for you. So yeah, there it is right there. I'll leave it up for a minute, but I'm gonna end the stream in a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna go over to the Discord. And so if anybody wants to come over to Beach DZ Discord, it's right there. Hang out, chill, watch. We'll probably be sharing screens. We'll be in the general chat towards the bottom, but I'm most likely going to have to recharge it. So just so everybody can have that here. Otherwise, we're going to get off, but I'll be right back. I'm going to use the bathroom. All right, everybody. I know it was short. I know it was short. But we're gonna work on this server. We're trying to get this up so we can get a little bit better. So maybe do it tomorrow. So we'll see you guys tomorrow, 8:30. We're gonna really put in. I'm gonna put in a real hard, long day of work here. So with that said, I love y'all. Take it easy and.